Sujit Prasanna Pereira joined the Sri Lanka Customs in 1988. He worked there for 13 years until his death in 2001. In a profession often criticized for lack of integrity, Pereira left behind a record: spotless, efficient, and brave.
I would say he's a remarkable character, and his knowledge about investigation and law is remarkable. An officer in that caliber is very not easy to find. It's very rare.
Before he joined the Sri Lanka Customs, Pereira had worked in the finance sector. He was also an active leading member of the student Christian movement of Sri Lanka, where he picked up leadership skills. In both these, he gained knowledge and experience that would later be invaluable in his role as a customs investigator. Within the Department of Customs, it was in the preventive unit and the investigative unit that he served the longest. These units had been established to strengthen the department's ability to prevent smuggling and other illegal activities.
It handles the cases of smuggling, it handles the cases of commercial fraud, and all discrepancies with regard to the import and export, and also to the passenger baggage. So that is the duty of the preventive division, and it makes a huge contribution to the department.
And this is where Sujit used to sit, and I used to sit next to him, and we would sit together and go through the documents hours. Those are tedious jobs. We used to work continuously, sometimes 24 hours, 36 hours together, continuously without any break. That's how he assisted us in finalizing massive cases within a short span of time.
He was thorough not only in customs law but also in accounting, valuation, and other related fields. During his time in the preventive division, he was instrumental in uncovering many complex commercial frauds. He was known for his ability to detect hidden vital clues in documents and ledgers. His work recovered millions of rupees which would otherwise have been lost to the government.
මේ මාත්මගේ තුන ආකල්ප සාමාන්‍ය රේගුණදාරයෙක් පුර දකින්නට ලැබෙන ආකල්ප නෙවෙයි. එයා හැමතිස්සෙම තියෙන හිතපු දෙයක් තමයි සිස්ටම්ස් හරියට හැදෙන්න ඕනේ. ඒ වගේම කන්ට්‍රෝල්ස් හරියට අවශ්‍ය තැන් වලට තියෙන්න ඕනේ. එහෙම නැතුව ප්‍රශ්නයක් ආපු වෙලාවට විතරක් කිරීම එයා තදින් විවේචනය කරලා අපේ රේගු ඩිපාර්ට්මන්ට් සමාජලාට මැනේජ්මන්ට් එක ගන්නකොට තියෙන මේක ක්‍රයිසිස් මැනේජ්මන්ට් මේක නියම මැනේජ්මන්ට් එකක් නෙවෙයි කියලා. නමුත් අර පරීක්ෂණයට යොමු වුණාට පස්සේ අපි ඒක කරගෙන යාම ඒක ඉතාමත් අවංකව ඉතාමත් දක්ෂාන්තයෙන් කරගෙන ගියා. එයාට නිසංගයෙන්ම හැකියාව තුන විමර්ශන කරේ මම හිතන්නේ ඒක දුර්ලභ ලක්ෂණයක් දකින්න ලැබුණා.
මම එක විදිහකට හිතනවා සුජිත් කියන්නේ මේ සමාජය ගැන යම්කිසි බලාපොරොත්තුවක් විශ්වාසයක් තිබිච්ච පුද්ගලයෙක් කියලා. ඔහු මේ කරගෙන ගිය ඔහු රාජ්‍ය සේවකයෙක්. ඒ වගේම ඔහු කරපු වෘත්තිය තුළ රජයට හිමි විය යුතු ආදායම් කියන දේවල් ලබා ගැනීමට ක්‍රියා කරපු කෙනෙක් සහ ඔහුගේ වෘත්තිය වශයෙන් ඔහු රාජ්‍ය සේවකයෙක් හැටියට ඔහු හිතුවා ඔහුගේ කාර්යභාරය ඔහු හරියටම කරන්න ඕනයි කියන එක.
In 1998, he was sent to the United States of America on an investigative mission. He impressed the U.S. Customs officials to such an extent, they wrote commendations to the Director General of Customs in Sri Lanka on Pereira's skills. At times, his perseverance even irked some of his colleagues. In a department rife with allegations of corruption and abuse of power, it was easy for a man of integrity like Pereira to make many enemies. But this did not prevent him from pursuing action against fellow officers when the situation demanded it.
I remember once some of us went up to him and asked for a favor on certain officer on whom he was investigating into. What he said was, look, we are friends. But don't you ever think that our judgments will be affected by, my judgment will be affected by our friendship? So that was a kind of a person he was.
එයාගේ විශේෂත්වය මම හිතන්නේ මේ කිසිම දෙයක නොපසුබට ස්වභාවය තමයි. කියන්නේ කිසි වෙලාවකදී අපසු හැරීමේ ලක්ෂණයක් තිබුණ නැහැ. මේ අනිකුත් බොහෝ දෙනෙක් පැකිලෙන පසුබාහන අවස්ථාවල සුජිත් වාක්‍යම දරාගෙන ඉදිරියට ගියා. එතෙන්දී එයාට එරෙහිව ඉන්න නිලධාරියාගේ හෝ ඒට උපකාර කරන පුද්ගලයාගේ තනතුර තරාතිරම තත්ත්වය ගැන සැලකුවේ නැහැ. ඒක ඇත්තම සුවිශේෂ තත්ත්වයක්.
His investigations in this regard resulted in several key officials being held accountable for their actions.
එයානම් හිතුවේ ගොඩක්ම එයාට මුකුත් කවුරුත් කරන එක නැහැ කියලා. ඉතින් ඒ හින්දා එයා ගොඩක් එයාගේ ඉතින් එයා හිතුවේ එයා හරි දේ කරන හින්දා කවුරුත් මුකුත් කරන්නේ නැති මේකක් තමයි.
In 2001, Sujit was conducting an investigation into a senior customs official. He continued with the investigation even when he received death threats. On the 24th of March 2001, Sujit Prasanna Pereira was shot and killed in Kelaniya as he left home in the morning. For his dedication and courage, he had paid the ultimate price.
I had the opportunity of working very closely with him during my time as the Chief P&T Officer, and I can say undoubtedly that he's the best investigator or the customs detective this department ever had.
I think the vacuum that was created due to Sujit's departure has never been filled. I don't know whether we will ever be able to fill that vacuum.
A decade after his death, the legacy that Sujit Prasanna Pereira established still reverberates through Sri Lanka customs. The procedures he helped establish continue to be a benchmark for customs officials. His record serves as a beacon for all those within the institution who continue to fight against corruption.